the match, some violations of the rules can take place which are punished with fouls, and 2 fouls means a loss. The most common fouls are elbow fouls. This is such a broad topic that a separate episode has been devoted to them. We only cover the basic here. An elbow foul is the loss of contact between the elbow and the elbow pad. This can happen in 2 situations. By lifting the elbow up so there is a clear space between the elbow and the elbow pad, or by sliding the tip of the elbow off the pad to either side. More information in episode 6. A foul is also given for intentionally making the opponent get a foul, such as pushing the opponent's elbow off the pad. In that case, the foul will be given to the competitor who caused the offense, not the one who committed the foul. A foul may be given for intentionally causing a slip-out. This is considered as avoiding the match. Contrary to a clean non-intentional slip-out, the match will be restarted without straps applied. Intentional slip-out will only be called in 3 well-defined situations, with assessment based mainly on the athlete's fingers and the movement of his hand at the time of the slip-out. Intentional slip-outs are described in detail in episode 7, but we will list the 3 situations mentioned earlier. The first situation considered to be an intentional slip-out is to open the fingers and lift them from the opponent's hand. The second situation is running away under the opponent's hand by closing fingers into a fist under the opponent's hand. This situation makes it impossible to hold the grip. The last situation is to straighten the fingers and pull them inside the opponent's hand while pulling in the broken wrist position. Again, this position makes it impossible to hold the grip. Fouls are also given for putting themselves in a dangerous position with the risk of injury. There are 2 dangerous positions. When the competitor goes with his shoulder below the elbow pad level, while his hand is on the losing side of the table, so after crossing the center line of the table. Or when the competitor doesn't keep the fighting arm and shoulder in a straight line and he turns his head and shoulder away from the hand. In both cases, the referee will caution the competitor with the command shoulder to correct the position. If the competitor doesn't react within 2 seconds, the referee doesn't caution him again but stops the match and gives him a foul. Similarly, if a competitor corrects his position but returns to it in a moment, the referee will stop the match without further cautions. The referee must not warn the competitor several times nor wait more than 2 seconds. A foul is given when a competitor straightens his arm during the match, which is considered as avoiding a match. Foul will be given immediately regardless of the position of the puller's hand in the winning or losing side, or the puller's shoulder above or below the elbow pad level. Another situation punished with a foul is the shoulder crossing the center line of the table to the opponent's side.
Stop. Shoulder foul.
But it needs to be remembered that it's not a foul to cross the center line with the head only. A foul will also be given when touching the hand to any other part of the body, such as chin, shoulder or head. Such contact is considered as illegal help during the match.
Shoulder foul. 1 foul.
The referee will also give a foul if the competitor places his foot on the table leg on his opponent's side of the table despite being told not to do so. It is also forbidden to place any part of the body below the waistline on the tabletop. If such situation occurs during the match, the referee will warn the competitor. If he doesn't correct his position immediately, he will be punished with a foul. If during the match the referee's grip is called, then every move after the command "don't move" is punished with a foul. Any referee may give that foul. Fouls include moving the wrist, bending or rotating, closing the fingers on one's own, re-gripping, moving the elbow or moving the shoulder.
Moving in a referee's grip. 1 foul. Moving in a referee's grip, 1 foul.
Also, a false start, which usually is punished with a warning, during the referee's grip will result in a foul.
Moving in a referee's grip, 1 foul.
In the case of shoulder foul, the referee doesn't even have to see the shoulder movement itself. It is enough if the referee notices that the competitor's shoulder isn't squared
Moving in a
anymore
referee's
before the
grip,
start.
1 foul.
A foul may be given for poor sportsmanship, such as foul language, insults, or aggressive behavior. In case of repeated situation or more serious unsportsmanlike behavior, the competitor may be punished financially with disqualification or suspension. It needs to be remembered that any foul given while the competitor's hand is in a losing position will result in a loss. A losing position is defined as 5 cm above the pin pad on the losing side of the table. This is equal to the height of the hand pegs. The position of the hand in a losing position is defined by any part of the hand from the wrist to the fingertips. If two competitors make a foul at the same time, the referee will stop the match but will not punish any competitor with a foul. The match will be restarted without any call. If one referee stops the match to call a win and the other referee at the same time stops the match to call a foul, and the referees are unable to determine what happens first, the match will be restarted without any call.